Hi, my name is Karen. I am certified integral yoga instructor and massage therapist at Way Wellness Center in Pittsburgh. This video will be covering a basic pranayama sequence. If you have not already learned the practices of Dirga Swasam, Nadi Suddhi, and Kapalabhati, I recommend that you watch those 3 videos first until you are comfortable with those practices. All 3 of those will be used in this sequence with minimal instruction. This video is approximately 20 minutes long, keeping in mind that at any time during this video, while practicing these breathing practices, if you become dizzy or lightheaded, please discontinue the practice, turn off the video, and lie down or find a comfortable seat somewhere, and then return to the video when you are ready to do the practices again. We will be including a Kapalabhati, the skull shining breath, or rapid abdominal breathing practice in this video. If you are pregnant or have PTSD or any other type of condition that is contraindicated, such as high blood pressure, or any other situation that a rapid abdominal motion would be uncomfortable or cause issues, please do not do the Kapalabhati portion of this video, but you can still do the Nadi Suddhi and the Dirga Swasam. So just to recap, the benefits of the pranayama practice is to control the energy, the prana, as it comes into, moves around, flows through and back out of the body. Putting these different practices together is an amazing way to purify the nervous system, calm the body, re-energize yourself, and then maintain that feeling of calmness, like the top spinning smoothly, looking as though it's just a single thing moving, floating there in space, but it's actually moving very, very quickly. So the efficiency and the beauty of that is the high energy nature, but the very calm suspension within that high energy. So the way that this sequence will go is first we will focus on the Dirga Swasam, and then we will do the Kapalabhati. So we'll begin to bring in more oxygen, we'll begin to calm the system, and prepare ourselves to purify the system through the expulsion and release of anything that we don't need, anything that no longer serves us, either in the lungs, the digestion, the energy body, the nervous system, and so on. After we have cleared that system, we will go back to the nerve purification breath of Nadi Suddhi, where we then smooth out everything that we've just tossed up and out. Ideally, while you're doing the practice of Kapalabhati and releasing everything out, you are letting it go, but that still sort of fuzzes up the nervous system a bit. So we want to smooth that back out, smooth that back down, balance the hemispheres of the brain, and then prepare ourselves for meditation. There will not be a meditation in this video, but this practice will be incorporated into one of the other videos in our meditation series. So this video is a precursor to that practice. So again, we'll be doing Dirga Swasam, Kapalabhati, and then Nadi Suddhi. So finding yourself in a comfortable seat, either on the edge of a chair, on the floor, or on a cushion, whatever is comfortable for you. We'll close the eyes and exhale. Breathe deeply into the belly. Let the belly expand, let the rib cage expand, lifting the chest. Maybe feeling the collarbones rise, and then exhale as the chest falls and the belly contracts. Inhaling deeply, feeling the belly expand as the chest lifts, collarbones rise. And now exhale as the chest falls and the belly contracts. Breathing deeply, Belly expands, chest lifts, collarbones rise, chest falls, belly contracts. Continue at your own pace, remembering to breathe deeply and expand the belly, then the rib cage, and then allow the collarbones to rise. Then the chest falls and the belly contracts, continuing on. Remembering that the whole body is three-dimensional. So when the belly is expanding, you may feel this also in the back, the low back. And as the breath moves up into the chest, feeling the rib cage expand all the way around. And then as the collarbones rise, you may even feel the shoulder blades move just the tiniest bit. It's almost imperceptible. And now letting the chest relax, feeling everything moving in towards the center as the belly contracts. One more deep breath in, expanding the belly, lifting the chest, collarbones rise, and now exhale. Everything falls and contracts. Return to your natural breathing pattern for just a moment. Notice how you feel. If you are doing the Kapalabhati practice, please readjust your seat to find yourself comfortable again. If you will not be joining us for the Kapalabhati practice, you can continue to practice Dirga Swasam throughout this explanation and practice of Kapalabhati, or you may just watch and observe the practice. For Kapalabhati, we will be doing 3 rounds of 20 expulsions. Begin by placing the hand on the belly, breathing deeply, exhale, inhale just enough to feel the belly move, and then exhale, snapping the abdomen in. Exhale completely. Inhale deep, 3-part breath, expand the belly, chest lifts, collarbones rise, chest falls, belly contracts, exhaling. Return to your natural breathing for just a moment. Noticing how you feel. We'll do the second round now. I will provide instruction for you to do the 15 to 20 breaths. You can do this at your own pace. Keeping in mind that if you are going too quickly for how well you are prepared for this, you may experience lightheadedness. If you do, please stop, return to the natural breathing. The forcefulness of the exhalation and the passiveness of the inhalation are more important than the number of breaths at this point in the practice. Now placing the hand back on the belly, exhale completely, inhale part way, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exhale completely. Inhale deep, 3-part breath. And exhale completely, chest falls, belly contracts, return to the natural breathing, noticing how you feel. We'll do one more round. Again, doing this at your own pace of 15 to 20 breaths. Again, placing the hand on the belly, inhaling, exhaling completely. Inhale part way and begin. Exhale completely. Inhale deep 3-part breath. Exhale. Return to the natural breathing pattern. For the last few minutes, we'll be doing Nadi Suddhi. Bending the right or left elbow, or preparing to do the open cupping method. If you're not aware of this method, please go to the Nadi Suddhi video to learn this method. We'll be performing Vishnu Mudra, the hand that is upright, stopping up the right nostril, and now beginning, we'll exhale through the left. Inhale left. Switch nostrils, exhale right. Inhale right. Switching, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale, thinking that breath is like a silk ribbon. Inhale, passing through the nostrils silently. Switch, exhale, silk. Inhale, silence. Switch, exhale, silk. Inhale, silence. Exhale, silk. Inhale, silence. If you're able to close the eyes, do so as we switch to exhale, silk left. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale right completely. Relax the hand down. Close the eyes if they are not already closed. Take a deep breath and exhale. Notice how you're feeling. When you're comfortable with this complete breathing practice sequence, it's recommended to do this in the morning, before you've eaten, before your coffee, not too long after you've woken up, and at night before dinner or the final meal of the day. Noticing how you feel now and how this prepares the body and the mind for meditation. Noticing how this prepares you to go through your day in a more calm and peaceful manner. Noticing how this may help you to sleep better at night. One of the things that you might find beneficial to do through this practice is to journal or find a creative way to process what happened during these breathing practices. As you become more accustomed to doing these practices and you begin to advance the breathing techniques, you may notice that different things come up for you, different emotions, different reactions in the mind, different reactions in the body, You may notice dreams that you have not had before, or that your dreaming is more vivid or more active. It is very, very valuable for you to process these things and let them go. Writing about them is one way to do that. You can also create art. You can write poetry. You can dance it out if creative dance is your thing. You could talk with your therapist about it. You could talk with your friends about it. Oftentimes, the things that come up are going to be either very confusing or very clarifying. And maybe over time the confusing things will start to make sense, or maybe they won't. One of the things that this practice teaches us is the practice of non-attachment and letting go of the things that we are holding on to and coming up in our consciousness from our subconscious, bringing things into our awareness so that we can remove them from our energy field and our emotional field so that we can have a more peaceful existence. So again, journaling is a great practice, but find a way that works for you. I recommend practicing with this video or with this sequence for some time before moving on to the more advanced sequences that may be available through our practice or through your practice with another teacher. Or returning to the other videos if you have questions about these breathing practices and you feel that the sequence was a little bit too difficult for you to put together yet, going back to the previous videos and working with those for a little bit longer before continuing on. The sequence will also be paired with a meditation practice. So once you have become comfortable with this sequence, using it to prepare for meditation and then sit in meditation afterwards can be very beneficial. Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourself today. Thank you for joining me for this video. Om Shanti.